Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of the new JJRC H38WH. Wow. JJRC's up there in numbers now. They're in the 30s and 40s now. This one is the Combo X. What is the Combo X? Let's go over it. It is an FPV flyer. As you see, I have my phone attached to the controller. It does have a 720p camera. That's the big thing about it. It's a 720p camera. It does not have an SD card slot. What it does is it transmits the 720p HD video directly to your phone. The advantage of that is you don't need an SD card. There's no hassle of downloading later. You're ready to go and ready to share that video after the flight with your friends on Facebook or YouTube. You could upload it directly from your phone. It is a wide-angled lens, so that should help you a little bit with FPV flying. One thing about it, though, that lens, if you look at it, is pointed about 30 degrees downward, so you're going to see a lot of ground probably with this. But with the wide-angle lens, hopefully you will still be able to see horizon. So that's a good point about it. Another thing about it, and this is interesting, is that the arms all detach along with the landing gear, so you can easily throw this in a backpack with you and then easily reassemble it. They are marked so that you know which arm goes to which, A and B. If you put them on wrong, they are not going to, actually that probably won't go together because the connectors are different. But you snap them together like such and you're ready to fly. So it has an on-off switch on the bottom, and I believe it's 3.7 volt 500 milliampere hour battery inside here, so I don't expect a long flight time. It does have, this is interesting, and I don't know why, you got a camera bird, but it does have another camera port on here if you want to attach on the belly here a regular camera. This actually comes in two versions, two flavors, the FPV flyer, and there's also a camera bird only. And I guess with the FPV or the camera bird only, this is probably does not have a camera in its position here, and it'll have a camera pod on the bottom. So keep that in mind. I haven't seen that one available for sale. I've seen the Wi-Fi version, but not the camera only version, which uses this camera port. And you got an on-off switch right there. Okay, let's go over the controller. This button here is for rates, and if you hold it down for 2 seconds, it does a 1-key return. This button here, it looks like a dial, but it's a button. You press into it, starts the quadcopter into idle, and you can turn the lights off on the quadcopter to save power by holding this button down for about 3 seconds. It has a flip button here, and if you hold this down, it'll enter headless mode. And these are just trim buttons, so it's a basic controller. And that's about it, folks. Let's send up the JJRC H38WH with its 2 megapixel camera and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, this is the JJRC app, and I'm recording it the screen using Mobazin screen recorder. Hitting connect, and we should switch to view. There's our FPV view, and yes, because of the wide screen, we do have some view of horizon. Now I'm going to hit record so we can record the video, and then I'm going to hit start on the controller and give it throttle to take to the air. Now this is an altitude hold flyer, as you see by the center throttle stick. Let me go upstream a bit here, upwind a bit, and I'm going to put my glasses on so I can fly this properly. I took my glasses off here. It is rather stable. Let me give it a little forward trim for this backward drift it's got, and a little bit of right trim. A little bit more forward trim. That's actually from the wind, but it's more or less stable. So let's go up a bit and see how its camera is recording. Sending it up higher into the blue sky out of here in the desert. As you can see, I'm back in the desert again from my vacation. I go every year to Pennsylvania for a couple weeks there. And while I'm in Pennsylvania, seeing family and friends, boy, that's a big wind up there. I take a quadcopter with me, but also at the same time, I usually have some videos in the can, as you may guess here, so that I can keep the channel going while I'm gone. I try to answer people's questions, but it's kind of hard to do while you're on vacation. So yeah, it's nice and stable, very smooth flyer. Hopefully it's recording. Here comes one more return back again. And the wind's blowing it back, and it keeps blowing it back toward the lights over here. So yeah, it's nice flying right now. Nice and stable flyer. Okay, we're coming back down. And we'll try some higher speed flying. Now it descends very slowly. I got the stick fooled on. So, now, new flyers, especially with these altitude hold birds, don't send them up as high as you want to see, see how high they can go, especially as a new flyer. That almost always ends in disaster because you lose orientation and the wind takes it away. Okay, I'm going to a higher rate. Now let's see how it flies in second gear. A lot faster. The turn rate doesn't seem to increase much, but it's a lot faster flyer in second speed, second rate. Okay, bringing it down close again. Pigeons. Okay, let's go to third gear if there's a third gear. There is. Oh yeah, let's go after the pigeons. You see them? Flying with pigeons. They don't want anything to do with me. Okay. You want to be friends? Never mind then. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. This actually is a nice flyer, folks. I hope that video is recording nicely too, because it seems to be a very good quadcopter. Coming back down again. And again, it descends rather slowly, so be careful when you send it up, especially with new flyers. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's bring it in here. How do you like my shirt today, folks? One of the things I do when I go to Pennsylvania, I always stock up on these t-shirts. Presque Isle State Park in Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay, I haven't done a flip yet. It does flips. That's how about acrobatics. Oh, it's a nice flyer. Let's try it again. It's a real nice flyer. That's great. I like it. I like it. How about its funnels? Yeah, there's its funnels. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording there and start it one more time. And let's press the button one more time, see what we got in rates. Back to beginner rate. Okay, let's try that headless mode. Pressing the headless mode button down. Okay, we're in headless mode, pushing forward. It thinks that's the headless mode direction. Notice I'm flying sideways now, folks. Again, in headless mode, it don't care what direction the front is pointed. Front is always, it remembers a direction. And as such, I can do pirouettes while I'm flying. Pushing forward again. Right. Let's go over there now and press the one key return button. One key return. Here it comes backwards. Now one key return, folks. I'm turning off headless mode. Let me explain one key return. One key return is not really a return to home. What it does is it remembers the headless mode direction, the direction it was pointed when it took off, and will fly the exact opposite direction. Now if you keep the quadcopter down, say it was pointed north when you took off, and if you keep the quadcopter down in that direction, you press the one key return, then yes, it will fly generally back in your general direction. But if you're anywhere else, it will can also fly away from you, as it's doing right now. It's continuing on. So don't depend on one key return or think of it as a return to home. It is not. A lot of new flyers don't understand that, and the only true quadcopter or quadcopter with return to home capability would be a GPS equipped quadcopter, and this does not have GPS. So no return to home. Nice one. You got any more flip in you? Nope, no more flip. So that means our batteries are probably getting low. So as such, let's go up one more time. One more time for another video of the area. Plopping it there. And turning it about. There's its camera, folks. Let's turn it to the opposite direction now. Showing our mountains. Behind it is the sun, and I don't want to point it toward the sun right now. So all in all, yeah, this is a nice little quadcopter. I kind of like it. Let's bring it back down again. Again, its descents are rather slow. I got the stick full down right now. So for its descent, I'm going to do a little spiral. That's how you come down, folks. Full throttle down, full forward pitch, and spiral it. And that's a quick way to come back down to the ground. So, actually a very nice quadcopter, the 38WH. Get a close-up view of it. Maybe get a thumbnail for it. That should be a good thumbnail. Go up a little higher. Okay, going out one more time. The lights still aren't blinking, so it's still got flight power. Wait a minute, I just spoke too soon. I think I just saw a blink. Nope, those lights are still on. And bringing it about. Still got flip power. I was wrong. So we got plenty of power on it. Let's go back to high rate. High rate. And we'll use up the battery quickly this way before my camera battery wears out. That used it up quickly. It doesn't do flips now. Nope, no more flips. That means the battery's getting low. Usually when a quadcopter doesn't flip on you, that means your battery is getting low. It's time to start thinking about landing. Check the lights. Lights aren't blinking though. No LVC warning. No LVC warning yet. Just being alerted that it won't flip now. Maneuverable little thing. Very maneuverable thing. Surprisingly, oh, there we go. That's what it does. No LVC warning on the lights. How it warns you? Wait a minute. I didn't look at the backlight. I was looking at the white light. Yeah, that backlight's blinking, but you can't see it in the sunlight. So you get the LVC warning on this back red light, but unfortunately you can't see that thing in the sunlight. So your first alert is it won't flip anymore. So this is the light you look for, LVC warning. These lights remain solid during the flight, but that's your LVC warning, and it can't be seen in daylight, unfortunately. So I hope this camera worked out. Let's turn off the video, make sure I got it. And that is the JJRC H38WH. Actually, Combo X. Actually a very nice flyer. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101. I hope the video came out and wasn't too jello-y. We'll find out here in post-production. Quadcopter 101, signing out.